I extend a very warm welcome to all of you for the third meeting with the Honorable Chancellor. We remember very vividly the earlier two meetings were highly fruitful, and I am sure this meeting, the third meeting with Honorable Governor, will also be fruitful, and I am sure a lot of meaningful deliberations will happen today in the next 3 hours. Indeed, it's a momentous occasion where there is going to be fruitful interaction with academicians at the helm of affairs and policymakers. The NEP has targeted 50 GER by 2030, whereas the Government of Andhra Pradesh,
we are spending about 6,000 crores annually on higher education. So all these have started yielding results. During 1920, gross enrollment ratio has increased to 35.2 and the gender parity index has increased to 0.84. This is one of the highest growth rates in the country, and we are sure that with progress of time and with the implementation of number of reforms and investments by Government of Andhra Pradesh, we will see substantial progress in this gender parity index and also gross enrollment ratio. One of the issues which Andhra Pradesh is facing in terms of higher education is that
again resulting in the need for new skilled labor, particularly in biology, agriculture, climate science, veterinary science, new education and more experiential, inquiry-driven, discovery-oriented and discussion-based education.
Srimati Poonam Mahalkondia, Special Chief Secretary to Government Agriculture and Marketing, Sri J. Shamara Rao, Principal Secretary, Higher Education, Professor K. Hemchand Reddy, Chairman, Andhra Pradesh State Council of Higher Education, Vice Chancellors of the state universities, and other officials present, my warm greetings to you all. It gives me immense pleasure to address you all on the occasion of Vice Chancellor's Conference. This National Education Policy 2020 is the first education policy of the 21st century, which has replaced the 34-year-old National Policy on Education 1986. I congratulate all the stakeholders as soon as are going to celebrate the 2 years of launch of NEP 2020. The National Education Policy 2020 aims to fulfill human potential, develop an equitable and just society, promotion of national development, universal accessibility with a focus on quality education. The Government of Andhra Pradesh is committed to implement the National Education Policy in its true spirit and initiated the necessary policy measures in that direction. The NEP 2020 envisions certain key changes to the current higher education system, like moving towards multidisciplinary education, faculty and institutional autonomy, revamping of curriculum, pedagogy, assessment and student support, reaffirming the integrity of the faculty and the institutional leadership. On earlier occasions, we have discussed on finding effective ways of implementing the recommendation of NEP 2020 in the Vice Chancellor Conference on NEP 2020 held on 16th October 2020. In the same premises, it was resolved to implement the recommendation of NEP 2020 to bring desired change in the system of higher education in the state of Andhra Pradesh. I am aware of the fact that the Government of Andhra Pradesh is spearheading the implementation of NEP 2020 in a systematic manner, and I am glad to know that steps have already been taken to redesign the curriculum for both the engineering and conventional degree programs, and is being implemented in the effective way. A state research board has been established to develop research ecosystem and to promote qualitative research in university and colleges. I am happy to know that Andhra Pradesh is the first state in the country to introduce the 4-year degree program, the research being part of the course from the academic year 2020-21. Many positive changes are taking place in the higher education system in the state, and I appreciate you all for your devotion and committed efforts in that direction. Andhra Pradesh State Council Higher Education and the Higher Education Department deserves all the appreciation for the leadership role and the timely action to ensure that the system is put in place effectively. I hope you will appreciate the need to rededicate ourselves for the cause of promoting quality in higher education system and to see that it meets the global education standard. As you all are aware, some of the key issues of NEP 2020 that need to be addressed and merit the attention of the academic leaders are as follows. As envisaged in the NEP 2020, Academic Bank of Credits shall be national level facility to promote flexibility of curriculum, framework and interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary academic mobility of students across various higher education institutions in the country with the appropriate credit transfer mechanism created through the stipulated regulations. It shall be a mechanism to facilitate the students to choose their own learning path on the principle of entry multiple exit, as well as any time, anywhere and any level of learning. I am confident that the Government of Andhra Pradesh is moving in this right direction, is adopting the system as recommended by the NEP 2020. The NEP 2020 calls for a complete overhauling and energizing of the higher education system to deliver high quality higher education with equity and inclusion. The policy envisages moving towards a higher educational system that consists of large multidisciplinary universities and colleges located in every district. The main thrust of policy is regarding higher education institutions is to transform higher education into large multidisciplinary university, colleges and higher education institutions, clusters, knowledge hubs. This is expected to help build vibrant communities of scholars and peers enable students to become well-rounded across the disciplines including artistic, creative and analytic subjects as well as sports, to develop active research communities across all the disciplines including cross-disciplinary research and increase resources efficiently. The universities of our state shall move forward in this direction and be forerunners in transforming into multidisciplinary institutes of higher learning. Another grey area in the higher education ecosystem is the lesser emphasis on research at most universities and colleges and lack of competitive peer-reviewed research funding across discipline. This aspect has been addressed in the NEP 2020 by allowing a spectrum of institutions that place equal emphasis on teaching and research, that is, research-intensive universities, those that place greater emphasis on teaching but still conduct significant research, that is, the teaching-intensive universities. I request all the Vice Chancellors to devise strategies to develop high-quality research ecosystem and explore the possibilities to collaborate with industry, research institutes and of national and international importance and on building the research infrastructures. NEP 2020 has laid more emphasis on the use of technology in multiple ways to enhance the teaching learning experience and also to make quality education accessible to masses. As per the NEP document, the use of technology will be taken to the next level to ensure preparedness with alternative modes of quality education whenever and wherever traditional and in-person modes of education are not possible. This holds special significance in the backdrop of COVID-19 pandemic that forced majority of the institutions to switch over to virtual online learning modes. The universities should continue with the technology innovation in teaching learning process and adapt to the wider usage. As a hub of higher education system, our state should create opportunities for high quality education, bring it within the reach of everyone and develop a vibrant and equitable knowledge society. We have to nurture the students to imbue the qualities of national pride and patriotic fervor. I wish that the higher education institutions of Andhra Pradesh fulfill the dreams and aspirations of the younger generations in the year to come. I am confident that with all your committed efforts, we can develop the higher education system of the state as a role model of the country. Thank you all. Joy.
Affiliated colleges, among them degree colleges are 108, BEd 37, MEd 2 and then MPEd 3, PG colleges are 10, law colleges 1 and MBA colleges are 3.
This satisfies the NEP 2020 of shifting from content-driven curriculum to applied learning techniques And these courses have been planned as we all know that Nellore district is called as the shrimp capital of India.
It has 5 constituent units, 3 engineering colleges, one at Ananthapuram, another at Pulivandala, and another at Kalikeri. All technological and research pharmaceutical institution and School of Management Studies at Ananthapuram.
University, Agricultural University. Sir, I know your achievements are too many, but you have a minute for
Realistic, sir. His Excellency, Honorable Governor, distinguished dignitaries on the dais and distinguished Vice Chancellors. As already it was covered by I will not repeat multiple exit and all policies. It will be decided, ICR is framing the guidelines and the syllabus already whatever they have finalized that we have already implemented from 21-22 and the rest 16 committee recommendations are going to come very shortly that we will implement. And in addition to this, Acharya Engineering Agriculture University with its almost nearly 70 establishments, 33 research stations, 12 colleges, KVKs and all,
take the responsibility of summarizing the proceedings of the conference. The proceedings of the conference started with a welcome note of the chairman and the Pradesh State Council of Higher Education, Professor K. Ramachandra Reddy. He narrated the vision and the priorities of the government and also the activities and initiatives of APSHI in implementation of NEP 2020 and also to promote quality and development of higher education in the state. Our Principal Secretary, J. Shaman Rao Garu, he highlighted the equity and inclusive policies of the government and also the quality, and Madam Poonam Nalkonde Garu, she emphasized on the research contributions that are being made by the agricultural universities and the successful implementation of Raitu Bharosha Kendras, adult education pedagogy, and the focus on crop productivity, crop diversification, and achieving optimal results for the farmers, along with the focus on action research and particularly the contributions of the 4 universities in promoting drone technology in the country. To facilitate internships to the students, so under the leadership of the Chief Secretary, one state level committee and under the leadership of the district collector, district level committees were constituted to help the institutions and the students to provide internship and placements. So these are some of the developments that the universities are making it, and in all the deliberations went on very well, and the great directional message given by the Honorable Chancellor that really directed, given right kind of direction to all the Vice Chancellors what to focus in future and how they should be so focused and accountable for the system. Thank you very much.
Would like to mention his patience. All through 3 hours he has been here with us, witnessing the proceedings. So thank you very much. I now very humbly request you to give your concluding remarks on this.
This is a matter of great pleasure for me that I could meet all the Vice Chancellors of the state and heard them for a long time. They have not only spoken about the activities of the universities, they have also stated in this conference about the programs they have taken. They have also said how they have implemented the new NEP 2020 in the respective universities. And actually, you have a great role in the nation building because you produce talents who works in different spheres of the society, scientists, technocrats, professors, engineers, politicians, whatnot. And there you are producing in the university. and ultimately in building the nation, they have a great role. So this is an opportunity that I had you all, the suggestions you have given, and I also found that this is an opportunity, this conference, or I got the occasion of meeting you, all of you. And till today, there was, because you know, that is due to this COVID-19 pandemic, for a long time, not only education, every sphere of the society has been paralyzed. We could not meet with each other. There could not be any discussion. Production has been reduced in the country. And fortunately, now, pandemic, this COVID has been reduced in Andhra Pradesh, and in a new atmosphere, we are able to meet with each other and have with each other. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, I also had some convocations in different universities by this video conferencing system. Because when I came and joined, I found that in many of the universities, convocations have not been held for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, like that. Though I had the interest to say that all the convocations should be held, and I will also attend the convocations, because this is the question of the future of the students. The students will go to the society, serve the people, serve the nation, for whom they would be proud of all of them. And all these works, you are having this man-making factories, you are producing them. So your contribution for the society is something unparalleled. And I hope all the Vice Chancellors will devote their time for producing these scholars who will come forward to serve the society in different spheres and help the development of the state. And I hope that in that regard, the Vice Chancellors will never hesitate. They must come forward, not only Andhra Pradesh, but for the entire nation. They will create an atmosphere which the people all over the country will remember. Thank you. Nellore. Yes. YSR architecture. He is in charge of Vice Chancellor. Yes. Do consider. Sir, I'll come back alone and talk.